Salute to the Street Wolves. As always, we're going to have a dope interview for you guys. But before we get into it, I want to remind everybody about the March 11th event. That's going to be at 115 MacDougal Street in Manhattan. Besides the comedy, we're going to have a live music performance by Sosa the Third Siders, so come on out. But right now, we're on the phone with Dr. Don. What's poppin', Doc?
Yo, what's good, my G? What's good? Brooklyn, we in the building. You know what it is. Yeah. Flatbush, talk to me. The mayor.
Okay, you say you from Flatbush?
Yes, sir. The east side.
Okay. So let me ask you, though, coming up in Brooklyn, coming up in Flatbush, what do you think will be the main memory you take from growing up in Brooklyn? In Flatbush in particular?
Well, I mean, Flatbush, man, the best thing about Flatbush is the West Indian food, man. That's what I grew up with, like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny, I'm the only, like, American dude, you know what I mean, amongst all my West Indian friends, you know what I mean? So I grew up with a lot of culture. So that's the best thing about Flatbush growing up, is the culture. You feel me?
Yeah.
You eat all types of food, all types of bitches. Shit lit.
Yeah. The actual nickname, your name, where does that come from? Was that somebody gave you that name? That's something you came up with? What's the history?
Yeah, Dot was just a name. Actually, Dot is my grandmother. You know what I mean? My grandmother, that's her name. And then I always used to be with her. And then people always used to call me Little Dot. And then, you know what I mean, I'm a Don. And that explains itself, you feel me? So I just put that together because it just suits me so well. You feel me?
In what way you mean that, though? It suits you well?
I mean, because I'm a Don, man. I do Don things, you know what I'm saying? I take care of my people. I motivate my people. I hold down my niggas in the streets. I hold down my niggas that's locked up. I do shit like that. I you know what I'm saying? I do shit for kids. I coach basketball. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Don, my nigga. I'll just do Don things, you know what I'm saying? When I'm in the club, you know I'm there. When I'm there, it's special. You might not see me too much, but when you see me, you know it's special. You know it's going to be a right show. You know I'm going to have something nice with me. To the left and to the right, because I gotta come with two things. I can't come with one. You feel me? That just ain't kosher. You know what I'm saying? So just shit like that. It's just a lifestyle.
So when you talk about coaching the kids in basketball, that's something that's intriguing because me myself, I'm a street dude from Harlem, and you know after a while of me having kids, man, I started trying to do these things to do something better for these kids. Is that the reason you did it, or is that what was behind you making that move?
Well, yeah, I mean it was like, well, basically how it started was my nephew. I started with him. You know what I mean? Like it was at the point where, you know, when you running in the streets and then you see a little guy behind you, and then at the point where you tie your shoes the way he tie your shoes, then you got to move a little bit different. So when he started playing ball, when he was nice, I just started getting into it. And then, you know, I used to play ball, and you know what I mean? And it was just natural after a while. And then, you know, I started coaching him, and then this shit just became fun, you know what I mean? I got actually some of the top players in the city that play for me, you know what I mean? Or have played for me. So, you know what I mean? This shit is cool.
When you around these kids in the coaching manner, though, are you also trying to engage them in life conversations, or do you keep it strictly sport?
I do life conversations with them because I had all of them since they was babies. Like, you know what I'm saying? I started coaching my nephew team when he was 11, and I kept them until they now in college, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up with them, you could say, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And it was life conversations that we had, and then, you know, other kids that we brought into the mix, and then, you know, I check their homework, I make sure they not, you know what I mean, wilding out in school and shit like that, you know what I mean? Or if you are wilding out in school and I find out when you come to the game, you're going to sit next to me anyway. So you're going to learn one way or the other, either from your parents or from me, because I'm not with the shits when it comes to that, you know? Because if you don't have to be a street dude, don't be. Because that shit is not cool to be. And I just try to let them know that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I agree with you 100%. Through this whole process, do you ever get any resistance from parents?
Nah, because either A, the parents know me, or B, I could switch, you feel me? Like, if you're a street nigga, you gotta know, you gotta play different roles sometimes when you're in different situations, you feel me? So, with that being said, when I'm in coaching mode, I'm just a different character, you feel me? My language is different. How I dress might be different at the time, depending on where we at. You know what I mean? So, if you're a street nigga, you gotta know that you gotta be a chameleon or a giraffe at any time. So, you know, that's just how I live.
As far as the music is concerned, do you ever worry about things that you say in your music some of these kids might take and run with it a whole other way?
Nah, because at the same time, it's like they understand that I'm just telling a story, and I try to explain to them that I'm telling a story. Now, if you can relate to the story, you're also gonna hear the growth in the story. So it's about if you listening to the entire thing or if you listening to one song. So that's why I try to teach them, don't listen to something and then not listen to the entire thing. Because it might start off this way, but it might end completely different.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. When you was coming up, did you have anybody, so to speak, guiding you the way, you know, you might be doing with these kids?
Yeah, somewhat, but it was a little bit different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I grew up different because my pops is from Brownsville, so, you know what I mean? It was kind of different. It was like, you know, I was a different dude when I was in Flatbush, because Flatbush was where my homies was where I grew up, so I was comfortable. But when I was in Brownsville, I was with the wolves, so it was a little bit different. You know what I mean? So it was two different sets of guidance. I had people on that side of town guiding me on a street perspective, and then people in Flatbush that I knew kind of, you know, guiding me on a light perspective. So, you know, I kind of had to mix those two things in.
How much of that reflects in your music, though?
All of it. Okay. That's my life. My music is where I live. Like, if I'm talking about it, I did it, or somebody with me did it. Or I'm speaking for somebody who don't know how to articulate it correctly, because I got niggas like that too. So, you know what I mean? If you know, when you really from the streets, you got niggas that really live this shit, that never left their blocks, that never left their hoods. You got niggas that never left New York before. I got some niggas that never even knew about how the Dumbo area looked with the water and all that.
Yeah, I agree.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's real. So sometimes you got to speak for those people who can't. And then when they relate to you, when they catch it, it's like, okay, now the nigga captivated me, so now I can show you something different. Now I can say, yo, we can leave the hood, bro. Let's go over here and do this, or let's do this, or, you know what I'm saying? So I live that.
Yeah. You know, as far as your slogan goes, you say make hip hop great again. Where's the state of hip hop at now that made you go with that slogan?
Alright, well, first where the slogan came from, I kind of feel like I'm like the rap Donald Trump right now. Feel me? Like, niggas don't really fuck with Trump like that. And Trump is cool with that. And that, like, don't get me wrong, I don't fuck with Trump in no shape, form, or fashion. I don't deal with nothing that he do. I don't even want to hear the nigga voice, but he is entertaining. But if there's one thing that you gotta take from Trump, that you gotta take from him, is his confidence. He's confident that a motherfucker. He don't care if the whole world hates him. He still believes in what he believes in, and that's it. And that's kind of how I feel with the rap. Like, when you got niggas like Lil Yachty saying Drake is better than Biggie and Tupac wasn't nice, and then you got niggas saying that, like, they could get on the track and just say, and as long as it's turned, it's cool. Like, nah, like I ain't with that. Like, I feel like music was about expression, which I agree, everybody should be able to express themselves, but it gotta be some censorship to this shit. Cause niggas shouldn't be out here wearing dresses. Niggas shouldn't be out here with fucking red dresses on, red hair.
I'm with you with that.
Niggas, yo, my nigga, this nigga Young Thug said that he's wearing a fucking a gown to his fucking wedding. What type of shit is that? Now, on the music side, this nigga's actually nice, and that's what's kind of scary, because
I disagree,
pay attention to that.
I disagree, though. I don't see. I've heard people say that. I heard people say, "Oh, I think he's nice." Where? Where?
Nah,
First
but, like,
off,
I
you
don't
can't even
think
understand what the fuck he's saying.
Nah, if you listen to him a couple times, you can understand what he's saying. It might take you a couple times, but like he's not nice like on a level like I'ma say on some Kendrick shit. Or Cole shit. He nice on like a T-Pain level. You know, like you can hear.
I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't know what the fuck that.
But it's a good comparison though. Cause feel me, you not gonna listen to T-Pain, my nigga. You're not gonna download his shit.
No.
But at the same time, you will hear him on somebody's hook, and then you'll be like, damn, this shit is kind of cool.
I get what you're saying.
Him.
I get what you're saying.
I wouldn't buy none of his shit. I wouldn't listen to his shit. Ain't nobody gonna bring me his shit like, yo, son, you heard Thumb? Nah, bro. But if he on something like Meek Mill album or some shit, and then he got a hot chorus, that shit be kind of cool.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hate the nigga. I ain't gonna say he trash. I would be a hater.
Well, I don't necessarily, like, for me personally, I've had this conversation with a lot of people lately where I say, I'm going to stop calling dudes whack. I'm just going to say it's not for me. I just can't get with the men dressing like bitches, man.
Yo.
I just can't do it. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care how famous you are. Listen, and this is my thing, because, again, on this podcast, we've had this conversation, and there have been people who was offended by what I said, which I really don't care. But bottom line, what I'm saying I'm not gay bashing. What I'm saying what I'm saying to the gay community is, this dude don't know if he want to come out the closet or not. So shouldn't the gay community be upset when somebody's like toying with all the things they worked for? Like if you out here calling other men bae and all that old clown shit, and you wearing dresses, everything about that screams gay. You know what I'm saying? Everything about his mannerisms.
Ain't no straight nigga calling his man bae.
Yeah.
No way.
So what I don't understand is, shouldn't the gay community be upset and be like, yo, fam, either you in or you out?
But then at the same time, I just feel like the nigga's weird to me. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, and this is the thing, and you gotta dig me on this one, right? Nothing and shit that was weird before is not weird anymore.
I agree.
So it's like you supposed to just accept shit. Like they was talking about Disney Air, the gay cartoon. Like how in any way is that cool? Because when it's a child don't know what she or he is seeing. So if they see that on a cartoon, they gonna mimic what they see on the cartoon.
Listen,
they're not gonna think that shit is cool. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like this whole shit is fucked up, and that's why I said the music is getting fucked up, because it seems like to me, I'm just calling it how I see it. The niggas that's more feminized with the shit is getting more progress and more play. The niggas that's not really talking about, really, how could Sprite do a commercial with Jay-Z before and then do a commercial with Lil Yachty? That's not even nowhere near the same. If you listen to the nigga on the commercial, he sounds crazy. And I'm like, they paid for this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, really? So, I mean, it's like the whole music state of it is messed up. And not him, just him, like even Uzi. Uzi is weird to me. Like the young boys, they tell me, yo, we for Uzi. I'm like, how y'all fuck with Uzi? That nigga's kind of hot. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see how this nigga's hot. I don't see him as being a nigga that y'all would think is that dude. Like, he looks weird. This nigga got purple hair. He be voguing and shit on Instagram. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how the fuck is that even accepted in hip-hop? Like, at one point, hip-hop was some... And you know, the companies know what they doing. That's why Public Enemy and Wu-Tang and niggas like that was starting to get banned, because we was masculine. We was looking real tough. We was strong images of black men. Now, whether we did the right or wrong thing, it was still strong images of black men. Now they just changing that shit completely around. I'm just calling it how I see it. If anybody get offended, I don't give a fuck. I'm calling a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to bash anybody. I don't have nothing against people. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Keep that shit in your circle with your friends, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it.
Definitely, I feel you on that.
But the feminizing of the music is that's all it's doing. These dudes running around out here like honestly, like look at the fucking double XL. Look at the fucking the freshman class. Them niggas couldn't even spit a freestyle through the whole shit.
Yeah.
How the fuck are they the future of rap and they can't rap? I'm trying to figure out how this works.
Yeah.
How even Gucci Man, and I used to like Gucci Man. Don't get me wrong, I fucked with Gucci Man, but I lost a lot of respect for him. Recently, he was on Sway podcast or High Night. It was one of them shits. I don't know, one of them shits he was on, and he was like, "Yo, I think it was Sway." Matter of fact, so he was like, "Yeah, so." You know, normally when an artist of your caliber come up here, we put the beat on and we go in. He was like, nah, if you pay me $10,000, I'll rap for you.
Yeah, but he
was like, I'll write you the coldest 16 ever. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, but you know why I don't necessarily have a problem with that? Because he's put in the work over years.
That don't mean nothing.
I'm gonna tell you the difference though. Someone like a Gucci, someone like a very well established artist. If they say they don't want to rap, I'll accept that, and this is why. They paid their dues. On Hot 97, and I did a skit about this. That's on my YouTube for anybody who wants to check that out. JLEGEND Effect on YouTube. I did a skit about this where they asked Uzi and they asked whatever that little dude is to rap, and they refused. Then they said if they didn't put on a certain beat, they wasn't even gonna attempt it. So my thing is,
that was ego shit.
These niggas ain't even put in enough work for you to even respect anything for you to sit there and refuse it. Gucci been putting out albums even when he was in jail. It might not be what we consider or what we remember hip hop to be, but I'll give Gucci a pass before I give one of these dudes, man.
But at the same time though, right? It's like you Gucci though. It's like saying you gonna watch Jordan. That's like saying Jordan that's like saying you cool with paying for a San Antonio Spurs ticket and Popovich bench Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I feel you.
You pay $10,000 for the ticket, but Popovich bench Tim Duncan, and now that Popovich bench Tim Duncan, you like, all right, fuck it, my $10,000 went to waste, but he paid his dues. Fuck that. What you mean? You gotta come and play, nigga. That's what this is about. You got to that spot because you came to play every time, and I feel like standard should be there every time. The only person who could probably get a pass for some shit like that is Hov. That's it.
Yeah, but I ain't giving him a pass either, man. Fuck that.
Oh yeah, I ain't. Then that's cool. I'm cool with that too. Then, cause then if we keeping it real, then he don't get one either. If you jump in the ring and you say you're a rapper and you come to promote your album or you come to promote your music and a nigga asks you to rap, that's what you're supposed to do. If you come in to promote your liquor or you come in to promote your drink, then that's something different.
I agree.
But if you come in and promote your music and you want me to buy your album, you need to give me a reason to.
I definitely agree with you.
Saying.
I agree with
that's
you 100%.
That's all I'm saying. If he was up there promoting some liquor, if he was up there promoting his bitch, if he was up there promoting some other shit, then I wouldn't have no problem with it. But you up there telling me to get your album that's coming out at this time, and then you couldn't even split a verse from your album, nigga? That's what you telling me? You couldn't do what everybody else been doing for years, nigga? Yeah. It ain't like niggas would have gave a fuck. They would have thought the shit was hot anyway. Like you said, it's Gucci, man. He paid his dues. Yeah. Got his fan base anyway. He would have got his hits regardless. I'm just saying. You want me to buy your music, nigga? Give me a reason to pay for it. That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah, and I'm definitely with you on that. But let's switch gears real quick. So one of the songs that you have out that I listen to, and we're gonna actually play it here, is a song by the name of I Think She Likes Me. Matter of fact, introduce it. We'll play it and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, man. I Think She Likes Me. Shout out to my SoundCloud. Y'all go get that, man. Dr. Don, DOTTHEDON. Dr. Don everywhere. SoundCloud, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that. You know what I mean? You ain't got to put a number, a letter, nothing. Spell it the right way. Dr. Don.
Let's make hip hop great again, nigga. Fly nigga, see me with some chickens in the coop. Yeah. It's Dr. Dawn, ain't no questioning that I'm the truth. Fuck with who like Biggie, I'm unbelievable. And I'm only concerned with account receivables. Stocks and bonds, my ninja, I'm speaking different. Yeah. I'm a product of the game, you should know the difference. Why wouldn't she like me? I'm a Dawn nigga. And she know my pimp arm real strong nigga. And they hate cause they really wanna be me. They girl wanna see me, I'm away in Tahiti. And your cell phone can't reach me like a boss. Baby girl, I give you orders, then you take them like a waiter. Tell the haters, see you later. Smoke your rent money in my studio session. Bitch, I ain't average, you gon' learn your lesson. Trust what? I'm the compliments, cause I got the confidence, cause I think she like me, nigga. Why wouldn't she?
Alright, y'all, that was I Think She Like Me by Dr. Dawn. Doc, tell me what went into that song, man.
Oh yeah, you know, it's life, man. You know, it's real shit, man. It's just, you know, I like the beat when I heard Rick Ross do it, and then you know, I got the video coming out to that too. Shout out to that. It'll be out in a couple of weeks. You know, so look out for that on YouTube. I Think She Likes Me / used to be a used to. You know what I mean? It's just life shit, man. That's all I'm rapping about, man. It's like what it said in the song, man. Niggas think they can fuck with who? Like Biggie, I'm unbelievable. And I'm only concerned with account receivables. And that's really it, you know what I mean?
Definitely was feeling the beat too. So did you already have it in your mind that you was going to go in that direction? Or did you let the beat tell you what direction you should go into?
Nah, I mean, man, God writes for me, man. I'm keeping it like 100, man. Sometimes I don't even be knowing. Like, sometimes I like the song, and I just be like, damn, they just give me that feeling. Sometimes, you know, you just get that feeling. They hit me, and I just be like, damn, I'm gonna do this shit. And then I play the beat, and then it just my fingers just start moving, and the words just start going.
So the other one I heard too is called Hip Hop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another one. You know what? Let's play that real quick. We'll get into the process on that one, all right?
Yeah, man, Hip Hop, man. Look up for that on SoundCloud too, man. Dr. Dawn, man. DOTTHEDON, man. Your boy, man. Let's make hip hop great again.
Yeah. Shit. Hip hop, what happened to game? Because of you niggas, hip hop ain't the same. You gotta spit bars if you gonna come around. Let's make hip hop great, it's going down. Get your bars up, let's get back to rap. With 16s that's gritty, rapping hard, Brooklyn guard rap, flow hard. And you hear the spirit of Biggie in my punchlines. Treat your bitch like a cop, we call her one time. Cause one time she let me hit, one time she swallowed it. One time I passed to the crew, she was on my dick. But that's regular shit, in case you forgot. And like project apartments, I'm known for being hot. Which means, my nigga, I keep the heat coming fly. Right, spinning in a Givenchy. Like a brown skin, trust me, they want me. I've been the man. And you just got live, like Instagram. I told Shorty I was lying, A boogie shit. And when it's brief, we bring hoodies, no A boogie bitch. Real nigga time, homie, you can't relate. I'm chasing grapes, trying to make hip hop great. Like my diamonds, check my clarity. And your block non-profit like a charity. And the bitches cherish me, nigga. Dr. Dawn, nigga. You ain't her. KOS. Hip hop, what happened to game? Because of you niggas, hip hop ain't the same. You gotta spit bars if you gonna come around. Let's make hip hop great, it's going down.
Alright, y'all, that was Hip Hop by Dr. Dawn. Make sure you check that out. Check out his other music. So, Doc, the choice of the beat, that's the number one thing that jumped out at me first and foremost, because that is a well-known West Coast beat where they were actually dissing New York on there.
Yeah, man. You know, I had to change it up a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw that East Coast flavor to it. You know what I mean? Throw that bounce that we got to it, and it was a classic. I felt like that was a classic freestyle too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had to do that. That was a track that I grew up on. You know what I mean? I've been that era. I was a little guy in that era, so I kind of was watching at that time. You know what I mean? While they was doing that shit. And I remember when Snoop made that shit kicking over the building.
No, I actually thought it was a clever choice for two reasons. Number one, not only the subject matter, but I thought that it was gonna have people thinking, like, hold on, number one, where do I know that beat from? And then number two, why did he choose that beat? Because anybody who knows the hit, once I heard the beat, I started laughing. Like the beat just automatically I knew what it was from. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, yo, you know what? I like the fact that he actually used this. Was that your thought process, or you just heard the beat and decided, yo, man, this is what I'm gonna use?
Nah, I had to use that shit because back in the days, man. Yo, I fell in love with hip hop around that time, man. Like I fell in love with it. I'll never forget my brother put me on to the Source Awards. I remember. And like I used to hear Slick Rick, I used to hear Daddy Kane, I used to hear Dougie, I used to hear all that shit, but it never clicked to me. But when it clicked to me, really, was when Snoop was on the fucking Source Awards. And he was standing on the stage and he was like, y'all niggas ain't got no love for Death Row.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Fuck y'all niggas. And then I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And then he was like, yo, New York niggas don't like LA niggas. I was like, what? And then that song came out, and then it was just like, oh shit. And then LA was my shit. I used to bang that every day. That was on the Clue tape, and he had the yellow fucking sticker on it. And that was when, man, it was lit, man. That was the times.
No, definitely was. So what can we expect from Dot in the future, in the foreseeable future and beyond?
Just making good music, man. Making hip hop great again, man. You gonna hear some street shit. You gonna hear some shit for the ladies. You gonna hear some shit for the times that's going on. Shout out to you need to look at my track too, NYPD. That's a big joint too. You know what I mean? Talking about the cop killing, shit like that. And you know, just different subject matters of what's going on in the life, man. You know, if you living it, you loving it, you understand it, then you know you gonna relate to it. You know, you can press the button. It's cool. Like I said, it ain't for me. It ain't for everybody.
When do you set to release the project you got coming out?
I'm looking to release this project like in maybe like April, maybe May. I'm shooting for April. Maybe I'll be the latest. You know, I'm just tweaking it, just getting it right. You know, trying to make sure I put out a classic for the street. You know, Make Hip Hop Radio, that's gonna be a big project. I'm gonna have videos for every song. I'm gonna just really keep the street something different. Try to show people something different. I'm trying to make movies out this shit, man. You know what I mean? So, y'all just stay tuned, man. Let's make hip hop great again. Dr. Don.
Yeah, so let them know where they can find you again on social media.
Yeah, man, Dr. Don, man. DOTTHEDON, man. You can find me everywhere. Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Follow me. You can find me on there, man. Dr. Don, DOTTHEDON. You can find me everywhere. That's my name. Let's make hip hop great again. You can check my hashtag. You can find me, man. I'm easy to find, man. Flatbush Brooklyn. You know, we here.
Thank everybody as always for listening to us. And as always, the 3 things you always got to do for the Wolf Pack. The Wolf Pack being your immediate circle and your family, man. That's provide, protect, and educate. We're going to check y'all out on this next episode. Whoa.